What goes around comes around. It's a phrase we've all heard, but what does it really mean? Karma is more than a saying. It's a universal law that governs the energy we release into the world. Every action, every word, every intention we set is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of the universe. Sooner or later, those seeds blossom, often in ways we least expect. This is the story of how one act of kindness, though seemingly small, sparked a chain reaction that transformed a life, and perhaps could change yours as well. Imagine a bustling city where everyone seems to be in a rush, their faces buried in their phones, their thoughts consumed by the next meeting, the next errand, the next worry. In this city lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was an ordinary person with ordinary struggles, bills to pay, work deadlines, and a longing for purpose that nagged at him day after day. He often wondered if the little things he did mattered at all. One rainy evening, Daniel was hurrying home after a long day. As he passed by a small bakery, he saw an elderly woman standing outside, struggling to shield herself from the downpour. Without thinking, Daniel stopped, took off his own coat, and handed it to her. The woman looked up, her eyes brimming with gratitude, and whispered a simple, "Thank you." Daniel smiled, nodded, and hurried on his way, not thinking much of it. To him, it was just a fleeting moment of decency. Days turned into weeks, and Daniel's life returned to its usual rhythm. The challenges didn't disappear, and the questions about purpose remained. One morning, as he was sipping his coffee and glancing through the classifieds, he noticed a job opening at a company he'd long admired. It felt like a long shot, but with nothing to lose, he sent in his application. The day of the interview arrived, and Daniel walked into the unfamiliar office, nerves fluttering in his stomach. He was greeted by the hiring manager, who ushered him into a room. To his astonishment, seated at the head of the table was the elderly woman from the bakery, now dressed in a sharp suit, her presence commanding and warm. She recognized Daniel immediately, a gentle smile spreading across her face. Throughout the interview, the woman listened intently as Daniel spoke of his experience and skills, but also of his values, about how he believed in treating others with kindness, no matter how insignificant the act might seem. The interview ended, and as Daniel stood to leave, the woman said, "Sometimes the smallest gestures reveal the greatest character." A few days later, Daniel received a call. He got the job. It was more than just a new position. It was an opportunity that breathed life back into his days, a place where his contributions mattered, where he was surrounded by a team that valued compassion and collaboration. The story of Daniel is not about luck, nor is it about seeking rewards for good deeds. It's a reminder that the energy we put out into the world finds its way back to us, often in the most unexpected ways. Every word spoken, every action taken, every choice made is a thread in the tapestry of our lives. When we act with kindness, honesty, and integrity, we weave a future that reflects those same values. Karma isn't about instant gratification. It's about trust. Trusting that the universe keeps a perfect balance, that goodness given is never wasted. So the next time you have the chance to help someone, to offer a smile, or to act with compassion, remember Daniel's story. The smallest act can set into motion a ripple effect that not only changes another's life, but transforms your own. In the end, we are the architects of our destiny, shaping the world with every choice we make. What will you choose to send out into the world today?